Hello Geminis, welcome back to the channel. I hope you guys are doing very well. I hope you guys are blessed. I hope you guys woke up this morning feeling great. I woke up this morning with this positive energy, Gemini, like there is going to be change, there is going to be a shift, like a chapter have been closed, okay? And I feel like this is not just for one element, it's for everyone. And this is why I'm definitely bringing this up in this reading, because it's just a beautiful feeling. So I'm going to see what's going on in your past energy and see what's closing, okay? And then we're going to get right into what is going to be the beginning for you, all right? And what is going to happen for you. What's the outcome for you, okay? Because I feel like there is this like feeling of dealing with so many things, and finally there is this decision that is going to be made within you, and it's going to be different. It's everything is just going to shift into something new. Like you're not going to be dealing with the same old thing that you have been dealing with for so long. So let's see what that's all about. What's this past situation with Gemini? What is this energy that Gemini is closing, or this energy that is going to be no more angels? What is this about? Sorry about that noise. That was my cat. You know, I'm feeling like mommy's not giving her enough attention. So let's see here. Wow, so amazing from the get-go. Look at all these beautiful cards. Okay, so let's see here. I feel like there is a connection. This is definitely bringing up some kind of union, all right? This is past tense. Of course, the energy here in the Six of Cups, it's something where you're feeling, Gemini, like you are just like, you're not sure about any longer. I feel like the memories that's being remembered about this situation is all the dark times that are overlacking all the good. You don't feel like this is something that you want to continue if it's going to be all about bad memories, or all about things that are going to be the same, that are really just making you feel some kind of way within your life, okay? Where it's kind of tainting you. Like this is tainting you, damaging you, okay? So the first two cards that I actually seen is this beautiful Four of Wands, all right? And then I'm seeing the Knight of Cups. Well, the Knight of Cups next to the future card, like this person wants a future with you. Like this person sees you as the one that they're going to spend the rest of their life with, right? So obviously I'm getting an energy here that is about love, all right? This is what I'm feeling. This is about love. This is about a reunion coming together, because you guys are together between Four Wands. This person feels like with you, they're on the right path in their life. Okay, and I feel like this is in the upright, and I feel like this energy, because it's in the upright, this person still feels this way about you, even though you are having doubts. In the Six of Cups in reverse, you know, you're having some kind of doubt with this energy, with this person. I can see that this wasn't going too well, because here this person is constantly, you know, approaching you and making you feel like this is something that they want, whether it is saying I'm sorry or pleading for another chance, okay? Like this person is giving you this offer, okay? This Knight of Cups, all right? The Knight of Staff is right next to it, facing it, because there is an energy where someone definitely does not feel like this is going to last, or this is going to have, they're just not sure about it. Like the passion is just not there anymore. Something is missing in this connection. All right. Then we have the Six of Cups here, where you're definitely not sure about how you feel about this person, even though there is some amazing times between you and this person. There is just something that you feel within your heart, like this is just not going to work. But I'm also seeing like this person is coming towards you. This is not over. I feel like you feel like you're not seen in this relationship any longer. Like this person doesn't see you. This person doesn't make you feel a certain way that you want this person to feel, make you feel like how the beginning were in this relationship. There is definitely something missing here. You feel tired. You feel like you are forgotten. You feel like you are abandoned. Okay? And this is the energy that's coming to you with a lot of coldness as well. I'm getting the Magician in reverse, okay? This is affecting your health. For those of you that are going through it, this relationship is not only affecting your mental health, but your physical health, okay? This person tend to do things and say things and manifest things that I feel like this person don't realize what they're doing. It's like the harsh words that they use, they're bringing it and planting a seed in the universe with this. Like, for example, they might just say, you make me sick, or I wish you were dead, and stuff like that. And this is bringing illness upon you in the physical world because this person is planting seeds with the most powerful weapon that they have, and they don't know this. Their tongue is a very powerful weapon. All of our tongues are very powerful. So this person is using the darkness to be all over your physical, your spiritual body, okay? And this is why you're feeling ill. This is why you're feeling tired. This is why you feel like you're losing yourself. Like you are there, but you're not really alive, okay? So you need to address this by removing yourself from this energy. And I feel like this is going to be the chapter that is going to be closing for you, Gemini. This is going to be the chapter that's going to be closing for you. You love this person, but now you're seeing, damn, how can I love someone that just hurt me so much all the time? This is not love. At least not the love that you want for yourself, right? You want something better. All right. So I feel like this person is going to always want to test you. I feel like, the test is going to be important here, how you treat this person, even though they treat you bad. But just like I told Scorpio, be very careful with this energy, Gemini, because the justice is on your side for now. Remember, you're at a place where I felt this morning like there is a chapter being closed. There is new things happening. Forget about the old. And it's coming no matter what. It is time. This is what I'm seeing. This is what the vision is. It is time. So what does Gemini need to be aware of, angels? What does Gemini need to be aware of moving forward? What is going to be the test here? Please tell me. Please tell me. There is a few cards. Be aware of an offer, Gemini, because what I'm seeing here is the love for this person. Like, there is so many memories here. This is what I'm seeing. So many memories. But yet I just feel like the memories, the good is so small. Because what you are looking at is what this person is doing to you now. And you can't remember the good times. And I feel like this is being pushed, right? Because I'm not saying that this person doesn't care for you, because here is the Knight of Cups in the upright. But at the end of it all, it's this malicious, unstable energy. And this energy is a very dark energy because it affects your spiritual side of things, the way you think, the way you believe in yourself and the things around you, right? So if this person is so negative, it's going to affect you because you are with a person like this. They're affecting your mental state. Remember, Gemini, your energy is the Magician. For those of you, remember, this whole message should be in reverse. So if you are dark, Gemini, please choose a side. And this is what I told Scorpio. There's only two strong, huge elements in the universe, and it's light or it's darkness. There's power in both. Choose a side. Who do you want to fall? What side do you want to fall to? What side do you want to belong in? What side do you want to live in? Do you want to live in the light or do you want to live in the darkness? You cannot be a human being and say, I'm a good person, and then manifest bad things onto others. You cannot play both sides. You're just going to be in limbo land. You have to choose a side, right? I am also seeing the test that is going to be here for you, all right? For those of you, I feel like you're at this place where you're deciding that enough is enough for you. A lot of you are still there. You're not quite yet out the door. So this whole thing here is at its end of its cycle. This is what I'm seeing, right? And you have to decide if you want to leave now or if you want to stay. Because I feel like there's this energy around you that is very, very controlling. But I also feel like this is someone that constantly has a toxic behavior and also bringing toxic traits into the relationship. If something is beautiful and peaceful and you guys are finally be able to finally breathe in a certain situation, this person always comes into the door and their energy is so heavy, you can actually feel it. For some of you, I'm just feeling like when this person is away, that's your best time to yourself, Gemini. And if you feel that way about someone that you are with, and I know the situations may be like very serious, like a circumstance, probably a child that is involved with this, a marriage in the 1111 being here, two people in between, 4 staffs. This could also represent a marriage that you are constantly trying to hold on to and to work on, but there is some toxic traits going on here. For those of you, you don't even feel like you're married, honestly. You just don't. All right? And I feel like this person, the way they operate, this is just normal to them. This is just who they are. For some of you, you're dating a Gemini like yourself, or a Virgo, all right? Or a Capricorn that's coming up right now. Those are the 2 major elements, the 2 major cards that's coming up throughout this reading, all right? There's so many others, like Scorpio, Cancer, Pisces, okay? I'm also seeing Aries, Leo, Sag energy, okay? I'm also seeing who else here? So far, that's it, right? Yeah, that's it. But Scorpio is also coming. I'm sorry, I said Capricorn. Excuse me. This is the Death card, all right? So let's just go back a little bit because I'm going to stick with what I said about this person being toxic because I feel like the Magician is exactly that in reverse. Very unstable. This person just picks on your energy, but I'm also seeing a message here that I need to very much tell you about. This is a change for you within this time that is going to be ending. This whole thing is coming up as an end. This is the end of the trail for this relationship. It's if you want to stay on this path and decide to begin your new or to flow with the transformation that is happening and making it very hard for yourself. Because I'm seeing the Death here. I'm seeing the Death. Like it's going to be ending. Your bags are packed in a 10 of Wands. This is too much for you to bear. It's just too much going on here. Too many responsibilities. This is not what you signed up for. So of course the Death is happening. The 7 of Wands, I feel like this person has also been hiding a lot of things here and you guys have been grown apart. And this is just things that you have been noticing about the situation. This is your test here. I feel like a lot of it is going to be finding out things, okay, as you go. to this journey, finding out things and realizing that the feeling that you've been having about moving forward, or the change or the shift that is about to happen, is realizing the truth of it all, what you've been holding on to, what you've been trying to make work, okay, in the 10 of Wands. For some of you who've been trying to hold up this whole facade for so long, like people are actually laughing at you. Why am I getting like this energy of someone wearing a ring on their finger and they're not really married to someone? This is what I'm feeling. And you're telling people that you are, or I'm getting another message of someone with this ring, okay, on their finger, and it's just so hard. And their relationship is so toxic, but yet you are telling people it's the beautifulest thing you ever had or ever experienced, and life is so blissed, and everybody knows your business, and everybody's laughing at you, talking about you behind your back here. And you kind of like, I don't know if you know, but it's like this is happening. There's a Two of Swords. It's like you're waiting for something, you guys. And I feel like if you're waiting for something good, just, wait for it. But at the same time, don't be foolish, because the storm is coming. You see what I'm saying? The change is coming. It's like you're like, don't want to make this decision in a Two of Swords, knowing that you have to. And the storm is coming. It's like you can't see. You can see throughout everything that's happening. Why am I getting like this message? I don't know why am I getting messages throughout this reading, because I feel like the angels told me this morning what this is about, but I'm getting message throughout this, like it's like you can see. Like there's so many things happening around you. And before you can actually think and process and make a decision for yourself, something else happens. And this is what I was getting with this person, this magician, such a toxic person, where I'm feeling like this person cannot live without this toxic energy in their life. Like they need it, Gemini. There is going to be a change. I'm seeing you getting away, making a decision for yourself, okay? Because you're not going to take this, this person is going to always want to work things out with you. But I feel like you're going to be at a place where you're not going to want to be with this person. Like something is off here. Like this love is definitely not going to last. Like I feel like you know this in your heart that it's not going to last. You've been waiting for this person to get their stuff together, waiting for a shift or change for this person to actually come true, but it's just not going to happen. This cup is so empty in the Queen of Cups. Very toxic, very like playing the victim too, making you feel like everything that you bring up, it's you. You're the one that causing all these toxic moves. You're the one that is the problem here. This is what I'm seeing with this energy. That's the test. The test is to overcome all of this and actually see what's out there for you. Make a choice within yourself. Stop wearing the blinds. Stop like, oh my goodness, Gemini, for some of you, I'm getting like you're really just not choosing not to see the signs. That's what it is. You guys are so incompatible, but you're choosing not to see what is really happening around you. And I feel like the warning is being careful here, Gemini, because the storm is coming and you might just fall down right with this person if you don't pass the test, because a chapter is being closed. A new beginning is happening. A new beginning is happening. All right, guys. So what's the outcome of this for Gemini, angels? What is the outcome for this for Geminis? What is the outcome for Geminis, angels? What is the chapter? What is the new beginning for Geminis? Thank you, angels. The new beginning for Geminis. Okay. I'm getting the same thing as Scorpio. Oh no. Okay. Wow. Okay. How beautiful. Woof. Okay. All right. You know, Gemini, for those of you, you need to have faith within the universe and trust the process because the process is real, okay? All right. There is going to be your test. Of the person that you're with now is going to be your test. You know, the person that is in your mind, your past energy, the one that is incomplete, the one that you guys are from your past, the Six of Cups in reverse. Obviously, you don't, if for some of you don't even talk to this person because of the things that they have said, the words that they have crossed over into your presence, into your life, into your energy, those negative things that they have said to your face, behind your back. The things that you have found out, the things that they're trying to hide from you through other people. I feel like this person has so many people that they go back to and just talk about you. They love when they talk about you in a negative light. Every time your name comes up, it's like, oh, you don't even want to know what they say. Protect yourself. Wear your bracelets, wear your chain with a cross. It's time to protect yourself and make sure that you're in an element of faith and fate, okay? It is time. This person wants to drag you down and plant negative seeds around you and trap you into the darkness with them. This is the test. Your person that you are thinking about right now is your test. It's coming up incomplete in the world. This is going to come back around to you. It's funny how, you know, this person does a lot of negative things, and yet they're offering you some kind of love. And I feel because you don't get, or they don't get the response that they want from you, okay? The positivity that they want from you, because the way you're thinking about them is not as light, okay? I'm just going back up here, light in the Six of Cups as they're thinking about you. This is in the reverse. They're thinking about all the good times, you know, because all the bad times they created. So they're thinking about you in a positive light, but you're thinking about them in reverse. Abandonment, you know, this person tends to make you feel very alone, like you just try and try and try and failed and failed and failed. And you don't know what to do at this point because you can't reach this person in the Magician in reverse. This is nobody that you can deal with. It's like, I feel like you have to be quiet to get along with this person. And when they speak to you, and that's what they're speaking to you about, that's the only thing you should speak about. Not anything else. Don't bring up anything else on your own because it's going to cause an issue. And that's a horrible energy to be around. This is what I'm feeling, okay? But you have the light at the end of the tunnel, which I felt this morning. And so did Scorpio in their reading as well. I feel like it's time to stand up for yourself. I feel like a lot of standing up for yourself, Gemini, in your readings that I've been doing this past week is to lead this moment. Because your test is to this person where they're going to try to be with you again, of course, or try to wreck your life, whatever they're trying, okay? All the lies and betrayal, this is what they want, lies and betrayal to be continuing, to start again, to be strong, to take your power, to have you where they want to have you. But I feel like now there is this opportunity, what the angels are bringing in is to see how you react to this person, what your reaction will be with a conversation. And I'm seeing like there is going to be some kind of letting go. This is what I'm seeing of this person that comes into your life and try not to give you what you want. In the Seven of Pentacles, you want investment. You want something to work with this energy. You want a real relationship. And I feel like at that acknowledgement of you taking back your power and you saying, this is what I want, and if you can't give it to me, you need to go. Because I'm seeing the Queen of Swords here, very, very straightforward, knowing specifically what they're going to target and knowing what they want to say. Not that you're not going to listen to the other person. There is going to be conversation between you and this past energy. It's going to be the change of it all. If this person is going to get it together, and I don't feel like they are, there's just too many toxic things that's going on in this connection. Too many toxic things. I feel like when you decide to stand up for yourself and actually end all of this, because I'm seeing you thrown away and freeing yourself from the past, freeing yourself from being trapped, freeing yourself from, not believing in that you could obtain anything blissed or good, or this is what you deserve in the Five of Cups. You're freeing yourself from not making a decision and to make peace with this in the Two of Swords. You are ready, Gemini, to find out what is out there for you. And I feel like soon as you do it, the angels are saying your outcome, your new chapter will be divine. Look at this, the Two of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Woo! Oh my God, everything you ever wanted. Freedom, companionship, understanding, change. It will be different. This love that is coming into your life. It will be different. I feel like this is going to be your soulmate, finally, that you're going to be with. This person in your past could have been that for you, but they were appearing to be your soulmate, and they weren't, okay? The Six of Cups in reverse, you guys. Focus on it. This person was appearing to be your soulmate, and they were not. You understand? For some of you, you got married to this person and now it's ending and you're making a decision to do that, to end that chapter. It is fine, Gemini. It is okay. The angels got this. Don't be afraid of change. Embrace it. Because if you don't, the warning is you're going to be going down with this person. Okay? Unfortunately, because this person is so in the dark. And you don't want to be choosing the darkness just because your person is at fault. Choose your side. You are going to be so fulfilled. So fulfilled. I'm seeing you saying to yourself, finally, I have found someone that actually have the same feelings I do. See the things that I see. Now, this person is just not like you, but you are, vibrating the same energy. And this is what I've been talking about a long time. You guys need to stop dating people that are not vibrating the same energies you are. Just because you're afraid of being alone and you're just, desperate to find someone, to have a body in your bed. Life is not about that. It's more meaningful than that. I'm seeing this as a conversation. This is laughter. I'm seeing this as holding hands. This is like, kissing a lot. You guys gonna kiss a lot. If you don't like to kiss, you guys, I tell you, I'm seeing that kind of cuddling, a lot of touching. I'm seeing them stroking your back a lot, playing with your back or your head, forehead touching or something. This person just like to touch a lot. They show their love through touches, physical touches. I'm seeing smirks, like laughter, a lot of laughter between you and this person. A lot of celebration, fulfilled around their friends, you're around your friends. If anything, if you guys don't have friends, I'm seeing they're bringing in, they're actually fulfilling all those things that you're missing in the Wheel of Fortune. Everything that you have, they don't. And what they have, you don't. It's like they're It's like you complement each other. You see this snake here? Everything is coming into place, bringing you guys together, holding you guys together. Not all the Two of Cups are like this and look like this, you know? It's just two people holding a cup, you know, and facing each other. But this one, I realize that the snake is making you as one. So this is a new marriage between you and this person. And this was a marriage for some of you that were married first. You see, another union. Okay? Another union. But this one is quite different, you know. You have the bows going around, but it's not specifically making you guys one, you know, with each other. Not in this picture. This one is a more in a tanglement, like you can't get free that easily. And I don't feel like you're going to want to either. It's going to be so fulfilling to you, so much more fulfilling than this past relationship, okay? That your walls are going to be down. So by the time you know that your life is so much entangled together, it's going to be okay, you know? It's going to surprise you like, oh my God, are we doing this? Are we really just together? I feel like when you meet this person, Gemini, you're going to be at a place of rest. And the why I'm saying that is like, for so long, I've been feeling this energy of just having something on your back. And it's very hard to breathe, you know? And finally, when you meet this person, and for like an example, the past relationships have been worrisome. It's a worrying feeling like you just don't know what's next. It's like one moment you're happy, the next moment you're not. You're always worried about where this is going to go with this person. But for some reason, this relationship, you are not going to be at a place of worry anymore. And this is not something that you're going to choose. It's something that's going to happen. You're going to feel it. You're going to be like, hold on. This is a real deal. I feel like you're going to realize that at your end, you know, yourself inside is going to realize that. It's going to be a beautiful thing for you. I'm seeing anything is possible here, Gemini. I'm seeing everything is possible here. For those of you who are trying to conceive, everything is on your side within the angels. Whatever you want is for you. Communication, intimacy, you know? It's just a whole bunch of people around you, guiding you, blessing you, holding you guys up, carrying you, protecting you. So that is what the angels have for you. This is going to be, I've been telling you guys this, like I feel like this is the most powerful one that I've had feeling, but every time I read for you guys, I feel like there is something coming. And it's just so funny how this morning I just felt this energy of the chapter has been closed. A change is coming, but a test is going to be your final test for the future. And this is a beautiful thing. Just like I saw Scorpio, they had a lot of things that they're going through, and so do you. And for you guys to have the last laugh. Love you guys. This is what I have for you. I'm just going to close this out with some messages from the angels, all right? Thank you, angels. What messages do you have for Gemini, please, moving forward? What do you want Geminis to know moving forward? What do you want Geminis to know moving forward, please? What do you want Geminis to know moving forward? Thank you, angels. Look for the signs in the near future. Things are about to change. Look for the signs. The angels are with you here. This is what I'm hearing, okay? You have no need to worry at this point in your life. Everything is already taken care of. You will be happy and blessed. This is what I'm seeing, all right? We're going to also include some fortune cookies and also some messages from the energy deck, okay? Thank you, angels. What do you have for Gemini? What do you have for Gemini? What messages do you have for Gemini, angels, throughout this reading? What do you want Geminis to know, be prepared for? Hostility, jealousy, deceit. Someone is envious about what's going to happen. I feel like this past energy, I already told you about the Magician in reverse, with this past energy coming up always around you. Try to make it very difficult for you to be with someone new, because for some of you, you're coming out of something that was unified, okay? This person you thought was the one for you, but it wasn't. They were appearing to be that person, but they were not the true soulmate, okay? Your energy is also coming up again, Gemini. Magician and the Mirror. It's time to build a relationship with the angels, with the universe, with the spiritual world. If you haven't, I'm hearing start now. It's not fair for them to really just be there for you all the time and have so much beautiful things coming up for you, and you never took the time out to say thank you. This is just making it very hard for you to be on the light. You're moving in the dark. Choose a side, right? Acknowledge them. Acknowledge whoever you believe in. Jesus, the Lord, God, angels, whoever you praise. It all turned out to be this coming from the same source, no matter what we call them. So please choose a side, right? Abundance is yours. Thank you, angels. Abundance is yours. Abundance is yours, you guys. It's coming. You have a final test, but do not fall into this person's negative energy. It is so easy to get there with just them disrespecting you and saying things that aren't true about you in the Magician in reverse. Be very clear about this and learn how to walk away and turn your back if it is negative, and learn how to let go and to forgive, because it's no longer your energy. The angels are creating a transformation here in the Two of Swords. Change. You feel it is a shift. You no longer has an attachment to this person that you are with. Something is broken. You guys are separated. You're no longer together in the past and in the physical world. Okay, one more. Tell me about this. Any other messages do you have for Gemini moving forward in their new chapter? Any messages, angels? Thank you, thank you. Okay, you know what? I'm going to do all of these because they are poking out, all right? The first one is Healer of all ages. Sag energy is coming through here. So it's time to focus on your mental health, all right? Get back your power into your mental health, because this person's been taking that in the Magician, talking negative things, anything about the angels or God. You know, you might be dealing with somebody saying like, what does God ever do for me? I do everything myself. That kind of energy you've been dealing with, you've been with all this time, took a toll on your spiritual side. It's time for you to heal your mental, your physical, and your spiritual. Make it one, because this person don't deserve anything less, and you don't either. Together, as powerful as you guys are going to become when you get together, it's going to be a whole transformation. It's going to be like fireworks. It's going to be blown out of proportion. It's going to be like, oh my God, the world is going to be different in your eyes. It's not going to be the same. The stronger you are, the stronger they are, and you guys are going to make it work. You have Angel Gabrielle also coming up in here. I believe, let me just look at the card real quick. I believe this is about truth. Okay, self-acceptance. But I just want, yeah, self-acceptance and speaking your truth, standing up for yourself, and do not make this person overpower you. This is what I'm hearing. Finally, but learning when to speak and when not to speak. I feel like your angel is highly protecting you and giving you back your power. This is what that is. Taking back your power from what this person have done. And then protecting those that are spending too much as well. I'm seeing money that is spent. Protect your money. Do not sign any more documentations from now on. This is what I'm hearing. Do not give anyone anything that you cannot afford to give and think that, oh, you can make it back next month. If you don't have something for next month, don't do it. Make sure that's money that you don't need if you're going to give it away, because what's going to happen that you're going to feel the repercussions of it, okay? Also, prepare yourself. I got this feeling for the storm twice, and I felt like it was the Two of Swords, okay? And the way I saw, oh my God, this is the 3. This is the 2 right here. I saw the clouds, okay? And I feel like a lot of you are trying to fight this and are trying to just ride the wave and stay within the situation. But the angels are saying you're going to have to make a choice in the Two of Swords, because it's either you're going to fall with this person or you're going to stand up and rise on your own. The storm warning. It's coming, you guys. And this is what I see for you in that. Let's just close this out with some fortune cookies. Thank you, angels. Can I have some fortune cookies for Gemini, please? Can I have 4 fortune cookies for Gemini? Close this message out. This beautiful message that you have for Gemini. Thank you, angels. Thank you, angels. Thank you. First one is break the mold. I feel like a lot of you, this was a healthy relationship in your eyes, but now you're realizing and you're waking up like this is not healthy at all. And I feel like it's time for you to explore and see what's out there for you. This is what I'm feeling. I feel like a lot of you was taught to stay and to don't give up on certain things. Don't give up so easily. And a lot of you, because of that, you stayed into a toxic environment. Have a humble heart. There is a test like I was telling you guys about. Karmic energy is very precise. Do not fall into the energy of this person and then the karmic energy will fall onto you. Because what the devil wants, you guys, is you guys to act out, even though you were the victim in this whole relationship. They want you to step into the darkness and to do things or make decisions that aren't of the light. So the karmic energy that is meant for your person will be placed onto you. It's very easily directed into a new direction, you guys. So be very careful with that energy. Learn how to turn your back. Step into your spiritual side. Say, I'm sorry you feel that way about me, but now I know, and, take care when you're ready to have a real conversation with me, that you're not going to throw hateful words against me. We can have that conversation, but for now I can see that you're in a dark place and I don't want any part of it, and it's okay to walk away. But do not entertain. This is what I'm hearing. Okay? Have no regrets. You're not at blame here for this to end. And I felt that energy as well that was coming up. It's because some of you are getting into or coming out of a relationship, especially a marriage, okay? Don't have to be, but this is what I'm seeing with this card being the first card here. And you're going into another beautiful, new, amazing chapter in your life that is going to be more blissed. It's going to be something with this lucky card next to it. Oh my God. So beautiful. They just might feel like, you know, you like put that energy of like, you owe me. Like, I did so much for you and here you are leaving me. And, you know, there's like turning, like playing the victim on you, and using manipulation in this magician as well on you. Like, this is something that they usually do. So be very, very careful with that and trust your intuition. This is what I'm hearing. Trust yourself, trust your intuition, knowing that you're doing this for yourself. Because without self, you guys, you're nothing. You cannot be in this world living for others, making others happy, fulfilling other people's cup. It's great to be at service. And yes, we are all here to be at service, to help people. But you're not, the angels don't want you to give everything that you are for others. You know, are you going to give the blood that you need in your body to survive, all of your blood, to someone else? Don't you need your blood too to survive? So give how much blood you can. So, but not everything that you have into your body, because it doesn't make sense, right? So, trust your intuition. Oh my God, stay grounded, you guys. I saw the world and it just reminded me of the moon. Trust your intuition, but remember to stay grounded, because there's a lot of changes coming in, not just, you know, love, but this could also mean money. This is a huge pentacles, you guys. Oh my God, everything is happening divinely on time. You're supposed to have this experience. You know, of course, people have their power to do certain things and to choose directions, freedom of will, right? But the angels already know where this person's destiny lies and where they're going to go. So when you got involved with them, they already seen the outcome. And they use that to mold you into something that they want you to understand and to be, into a better person, because you need to be this. You're going to change a lot of lives here for those of you, especially your own. But I'm seeing very fulfilled. Remember to remember where you come from. Stay grounded, stay humble, because this is a huge form of money. Together, you guys are going to be very, very successful. So if you are struggling now in this relationship, which I feel like you were, because this person is coming off as a mean person or don't have anything, don't want to invest anything, this is a different relationship. All right? So I love you guys. This is what I see for you. The angels are, the energy is shifting. And I just want you to be prepared. So give this video a thumbs up if you're excited, if it relates, if you know who I'm talking about. And I'm not saying that you're going to go back to the past. This is the test. Your past is the test. And you'll see the outcome. You'll choose your future. But a lot of you are really not moving because you're afraid. And the angels are saying, don't be afraid. You need to make a decision, because you're going to be in the storm, the victim of the storm, or you're going to choose to make your decision and make a path for you to rise. I don't feel like you want to miss out on this beautiful opportunity that's coming your way. This is going to be a love that you never experienced before. Find abundance that you never experienced before. You know, abundance. Love you guys, and I'll see you guys in your next one. Bye, guys.